Monday, it's nearly 10 a.m. and apart from getting the kids to school and making lunches, I've done barely anything this morning. There's days where I wake up and I just don't have any motivation to do that, or I feel really, really low, and today is one of those days. But I'm going to show you what I eat on a day like today, and one of my philosophies in life that has been very helpful is if you can't do the absolute best thing, then find a way to do something that is not giving up, but is taking you one little step that feels like a lot of effort, but is moving you in the right direction. And I can do that. At least it's starting to get sunny. It's kind of nice out there. Be cleaning up. Thank you. You feeling dead?
Very.
Same. If you're just nibbling on a piece of bread. Great. Well, I have some oats that I prepared last night, and I've been making up well, no I haven't, actually it's the first day, but this is what I used to do when I worked in a cafe, is that I would make a huge amount of oats that I wasn't going to eat in just one meal, because I find that if I'm super busy, if I'm stressed, and I also feel like a little bit sick, like a bit nauseated often in the mornings, just from like medication that I'm on and throughout the day as well, and it makes me not want to eat and get like the ick about a lot of things. Long story short, making a big batch of oats means that it's something that is ready, so when I'm not motivated to make anything, I can eat this for breakfast and I can save some, and then I can eat some for like afternoon tea or even kind of lunch if I'm super busy. It just means that I have like food ready to go, and I honestly really don't feel like eating this right now. It looks like death, but that's because it's got flax seeds in it. Some mango in there, flax. Well, it's not bad, honestly. Nick would hate it. I'm gonna eat this while I try and do a little bit of work.
One hour later.
Alright, so I've eaten about a quarter of this so far. I've done about an hour of work, and I have done like the most important things in that the non-negotiables are now done, and I'm feeling a bit better honestly about the day. I think part of the reason I'm not feeling amazing and a little bit low is that I had a knee injury. I went to the skate park the other day, and then I really hurt it again. This was me crying, having a panic attack, just absolutely in so much pain, and I feel like I've taken a huge step back with all the rehab, all the work. And sometimes when you're in your journey and you have a setback, it just feels like there's no point in trying, because you put in so much effort and then you don't see the results, or you take a step back. It's the same with binging, dieting, building a business, like anything where you're trying to change, and that can affect every area of your life. So I'm always thinking, like, what's the smallest thing that I can do to get started? And if I'm not going to be productive, if I'm not going to be perfect, then I want to go, well, I at least don't want to pretend that I'm doing that, and I want to be intentional about it. And let me give you an example. So the other day I was sitting on the couch and I was like, I really don't want to do any work. I was super tired, and I was scrolling a little bit on Instagram. I was like, you know what? It would be much better for me to actually have a break rather than scrolling on Instagram, knowing I should be working. Actually have a break, go to a cafe, read a book, and then feel like I've had a genuine break, and then come back and like smash out some work. So I went and did that instead. And so for now, I'm gonna see if Nick wants to go to a cafe. He will. And I've done my non-negotiables, I've eaten some food, I've started this YouTube video, which is my biggest commitment for today. I've delegated some things, and then I can crack on to some more work once we get back. So that's my philosophy in life. I think that a lot of people struggle because they're all in or all out with their behavior, rather than meeting themselves where they're at and going, well, what's one tiny thing that I can do? What's one thing that's going to help me to move forward? And then getting momentum from that, rather than just giving up. That's my 2 cents. I have to show you a sneak preview of this. So my editor just started this podcast trailer. Hello, welcome to the Lean and Plants podcast. My name is Chelsea, and if you are struggling to lose weight on a plant-based diet, then I'm so excited because now the podcast is going to be on YouTube and on Spotify so that you can actually watch the podcast. So super pumped for that. And if you do listen to the podcast, please let me know in the description. It is my favorite content platform. It's where we go super deep on habit change. So if you're not a listener, go check that out. Hey.
Hey!
This looks great, thank you. Are you making a smoothie?
Yes, I'm hungry.
Yeah, I bet.
That one piece of bread did not do it for me.
No, that's fair. That one nibbly piece of bread. I have done all the things that are like the most important, like non-negotiable if I was to die for the next few hours.
For the next few hours.
That would be, do you want to go with me to the Fat Camel?
Yes. I will drink this on the way, so I don't need to eat anything at Fat Camel.
Or just get a coffee. Or chai.
Or chai.
Yay!
Yeah. Lovely.
I just got changed because I have a few new tattoos and I don't want them to get sunburnt. So this is the outfit that I'm wearing that Nick wasn't happy that I'm not wearing a crop top anymore. Was I wearing a crop top? I don't know, I'm all about that crop top life, but I'm also all about those baggy shirts. For me, like the most important thing is comfort, 1000%, and so there's like things that I don't like where they touch. Like t-shirts, non-baggy t-shirts, I don't like the feeling of them around my waist. The baggy t-shirts are fine, crop tops are fine. I don't like the feeling of pants on the top of my feet, so I had to roll these ones up. Or wear shoes, that's why I normally wear shorts. Yeah, it's a lot of things. It's fun. Alright, we're gonna go. Okay, I have to show you this, because this is one of the little acts of love that Nick does for me, because he knows that I just don't like trying to find my keys in my bag, so he leaves this like this, and it just is like a little tiny thing that just shows me love, and he's a good guy. He's a really good guy. Spicy chai. One of our favorite places. Alright, so I'm all ready to go to the gym. We just got back from having a coffee. We're gonna go a bit earlier today and I'm gonna eat a bit more of my oats because like I said, a lot of the times I do have days like this where I've got a lot going on and I just don't feel a huge desire to eat, but it's super important to fuel your workouts so that you actually have enough energy to do them. I used to always do like fasted cardio and try to not eat before a workout because I thought that it was better for fat loss. But you know what's really terrible for fat loss? If you go and work out and you hate it because you have no energy and then you quit because you're like, this sucks. So do whatever makes you feel best during your workout, not what is quote unquote optimized for fat loss. Do what's going to actually help you to build a habit. So I'm going to eat a bit of this on the way to the gym, and I've got my little bag here so that while I'm working out I can store this, and then I put an ice pack in there, and then when we go pick up our kids from school I'll probably eat a bit more, maybe make them a smoothie when we get home, we'll see. I'm going to do some leg stuff today. Mondays I don't normally do leg stuff, but I really want to rehab this knee and get it fixed. I'm going to do that. And it's not amazing, but it's food and it's tolerable.
Let's go!
You excited to work out?
Yes.
You love it.
I love it.
Great. Do you want to try this? What are you going to work today?
Arms.
Hands in there. always like about the delts.
I hate delts.
Like, look at that. Look how long the muscle is there.
I love the lat pull down.
I just say it's back. Lat pull down is back.
Yeah, I know, but that's like the one sort of thing that I do.
I think it's back and shoulders, I guess.
Yeah, it's back and shoulders, but yeah, I don't really do my shoulders enough.
You should work your shoulders.
I hate my shoulders, I hate my lats.
Shoulders, to me, is the sexiest thing.
I like my chest. I like working my
I like
chest.
shoulders. Why do we do this?
For pain.
To be okay with doing embarrassing things.
Oh, with this in particular.
Yeah. Oh, flippin' sweaty, but I'm gonna make some snack / lunch for myself and the kids. Like, we just got back, and I'm gonna just make some potato chips real fast in the air fryer. So I always try and have like some tofu or a higher kind of protein source in every meal. And have these satay tofus that I'm just going to quickly cook up so that when we're having our finger food we can eat these as well. And I'm just a big fan of the easier that you can make things, the more that you can buy stuff that is pre-prepared, the easier your life is going to be. And the more likely you are to be consistent because your life is easier. Yeah, what hummus do you want to use? There's a barbecue type one. It looks yum.
I'll grab the one that I really
Okay, those are ready. Yum. Do you want to show what hummus we chose? Dill pickle and smoky barbecue.
Yeah, and then we have some yummy chips.
Yeah, and we can put it on here. Have everything on a board. Yeah. Alright, ready? See if it's good.
You have it?
Yum. We got this. Excited to eat outside?
Yum. Yeah, eat outside.
Okay. When it's summer or when I'm busy, I love doing like things like this because the kids can just eat what they want to eat. Veggies are more appealing to children typically when they're raw like this, when they have a dip. We also have some starchy elements and some tofu, which we'll literally just eat like that. So this is lunch for me and snacks for them. And I'm gonna make a quick stir fry, and Nick is putting on some rice, and I'm gonna listen to a show, watch a show while I cook, because that's how I habit stack. And if you want to do something that you don't like, make it more enjoyable and more likely that you do it, then stack an activity that you enjoy and only do it when you're doing another activity. So going on the treadmill at the gym, you can watch a TV show. Cooking, watch something, or running, listen to an audiobook, things like that. Tofu I prepared earlier, and then another block. I like this firm tofu. Make some cubes. I'm gonna use just a little bit of this dark soy sauce, and then cornstarch. And I have this silicone insert for my air fryer and I love it. So I'm gonna use that. If you want to use thyme, use pre-minced ginger, I just really don't like the taste, so it's worth it for me to just spend that little bit of extra time. It's actually a whole lot more effort. Same with garlic, and cook them up like that. And then this is ready, so I'm going to leave that. So just with the lid on, it kind of steams and cooks beautifully. Yeah. And I'm going to put some frozen veg. Okay, so now I'm going to put some flavoring in this and the tofu, and I'm just going to eyeball it. I want it to kind of be like an orange kind of tofu, but I'm not going to put in a ton of work. So yeah, Riley, you can put those oranges in. Got 3 oranges. That is corn flour. Looks pretty good. Give it a test. Ah! I just dropped tofu on the ground. It's just not quite enough flavour yet. I just want to add a little bit more sweetness. Looks like, and then we got some rice as well. Do you? Hey, you guys can come get yours. I'm not very hungry, which is why I haven't served myself much. Give it a bit of a taste test. I feel like I could use a lot more orangey taste. It is a recipe that I sometimes follow, but it's just a bit more effort because you got to like cook the sauces separately. So this was me attempting to make it without following a recipe, and I think the only thing is that I would just put like 2 more oranges in if I had them, but it's all right. That's not bad. Check it out. All right, I'm gonna go sit outside, which is what we do. Ah, no chair. Here we go.
We're going to listen to a
What do you
nice
think?
story.
It's yummy.
Is it?
It was really nice.
Good. This is our little setup. Listen to our book. Eat outside our little house.
And maybe
Old state house.
And maybe after we go a bit of skating.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa.
Hey. Nice. I'm gonna go to bed real soon, but I'm gonna have this little peanut butter ball. It's really just like a bliss ball as dessert. And I'm gonna head to bed and get an early night so that I can have a better day tomorrow. Like I'm not in love with the way that the day went, but I got some stuff done and I didn't give up and just like crawl into bed. I actually did work out. I worked my knee. I did a YouTube video and I responded to my team and sorted some other stuff out. So you can't win them all, but you can make steps in the right direction. So that's it from me. Good night.